Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Today we are going to do a vocabulary lesson, and the subject of the lesson is the living room. So I am going to take you to a shop and I'm going to show you all the words which are related to the living room. Okay, so let's get started. Here we are outside the shop. The name of the shop is IKEA, and IKEA sells lots of things for the home and the house, and we are going to be looking at furniture for the living room. So I think we are ready. Let's go in the shop. So here we are in a typical living room, and here we have a sofa, and a sofa is where two people can sit next to each other. Okay, so there are two other words for the word sofa. We can also say settee, and we can also say couch. Now, the words sofa and settee, they are common in British English, and the word couch is more common in American English. Now, here on the end of the sofa, we have two cushions. So these square items here, they are called cushions, and we put cushions on the sofa to make it more comfortable. Okay, and here, this item here, this is called a bookshelf, and we use a bookshelf to keep books. So we store books on the bookshelf. Okay, so you can see here there are some books on this shelf, and here there are some books on this shelf. Here in the middle of the room we have a coffee table. A coffee table is a low table which is in front of the sofa, and on this table there is a coffee cup and saucer, and here there is a tray, and on the tray there is a coffee pot, so a pot of coffee. And finally, on the floor there is a rug. This is a brown rug. The colour of the rug is brown, and this rug is to cover the wooden floor. So we put a rug on the floor to cover the floor, and a rug also helps to decorate the room and to keep the room warm. And here again we can see in the middle of the room there is a coffee table, a white coffee table this time, and on the left there is another sofa. And here we can see there is an armchair. So this is called an armchair. And an armchair is a comfortable chair for one person. So one person sits in an armchair. And sometimes we put a cushion on an armchair if we want to make it more comfortable. And here on the left, on the floor, we can see this is in fact a wooden floor. And here we can see there are some books, and the books are on a bookshelf. So we can see here there are some books on the top bookshelf, and below it there are some more books on the bottom bookshelf. Now, in the singular, if there is one bookshelf, we spell it like this. So S-H-E-L-F is singular, one bookshelf, and for several bookshelves we say shelves, and that is spelt S-H-E-L-V-E-S. So it is an irregular noun. So here we can see in the middle of the room there is a large Christmas tree, and on the Christmas tree there are some decorations, and underneath the tree at the bottom there are some presents, and on the right we can see the books in the bookshelf, and here on the left there is an armchair, and on the armchair there is a cushion. Here we can see there are some curtains. There is a pair of curtains. Now we place curtains in front of a window, and we attach the curtains to a curtain rail, and we say that we open the curtains and we close the curtains. And here is a television. Sometimes we can call a television a TV. So we watch television, we watch programs on the television, and we can watch films and watch the news on television. This television here is a flat screen television. A flat screen television, we can either put it on a stand or we can fix it to the wall. Here is a bureau. We pronounce it bureau. It is a French word, and a bureau is a desk which can open and close. And you can see on the floor there is a rug on the floor. Here is a picture. So we hang pictures on the wall. So we use pictures to decorate the walls. And all around the edge of a picture, there is a picture frame. So here on this picture, there is a black picture frame around the picture. And in fact, this picture has three pictures. There is a picture of some elephants on the left. Here in the middle, it is a picture of a flower. And on the right, it is a picture of some birds. Here is a lamp. So we use a lamp to light a room. And on the top of the lamp, there is a lampshade. A lampshade. And we use a lampshade to decorate the lamp and also to make the light less bright. Here we are looking inside the lamp, and inside the lamp there is a light bulb. So the light bulb is what shines the light. And here on the right hand side, this is the inside of the lampshade. And here is the wire which is coming out of the lamp and which connects to the plug of the lamp. And to turn the light on or off, then we use a switch. So we press the light switch to turn the light on or to turn the light off. And here is another view of a light bulb. So we connect a light bulb to a lamp. We attach a light bulb to a lamp. And here are some blinds. Here are some blinds in front of the window. The word blinds is always plural, never singular. To open the blinds or to close the blinds, then we pull the cord. We can decorate the living room with some flowers. And we put the flowers into a vase. And then we pour water into the vase. We can also decorate the living room with some plants. So here we have 4 plants. On a plant there are leaves, green leaves. So here we can see at the bottom left there is 1 leaf, and here at the top left there are 2 leaves. So leaf is an irregular noun. In the singular we spell it L-E-A-F, and in the plural we spell it L-E-A-V-E-S. In the living room we can also put a clock. A clock displays the time. On the clock there are 3 hands. The small hand is the hour hand. The big hand is the minute hand. And the red hand is the second hand. This is a hi-fi. A hi-fi. We use a hi-fi to listen to music. We can also listen to the radio with a hi-fi or a CD. On the left of the hi-fi and on the right, they are the speakers. So the speakers are where the sound comes from. We can also decorate the living room with candles. Here there are 3 candles. 1 on the left, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the right. There are 2 parts of a candle. The main part is called the wax, and the part in the middle is called the wick. So that is the end of the lesson. We have finished learning all the words regarding the living room. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to have more lessons like this one. And here are some other videos which might interest you. So this is a grammar lesson on the left hand side. It is all about the words all and every and when to use those words. And here on the right, this is a listening exercise. So this will help you to improve your listening skills. So you can click on either of these videos, or you can click on the subscribe button at the top. And also, don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter. This is my Twitter account here. And every day I give very short vocabulary lessons or bits of advice about learning English. So you can click on the link in the description if you like. There is a clickable link to my Twitter account in the description of this video. Okay, so that's the end. Thank you for watching. This is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Bye-bye.